We live in a world of increasingly complex and volatile threats to our national security, with challenges from adversaries in every operating domain. The United States Department of Defense is addressing these threats by investing in a resilient and rapidly innovating joint force capable of preserving the peace through strength. A joint force that extends across all branches of the U.S. military and our key allies, and supports the strategy of multi-domain operations and joint all-domain operations. By synchronizing major systems and crucial data sources with revolutionary simplicity, MDO-JADO provides a complete picture of the battle space and empowers our service people to quickly make decisions that drive action. It's said we can't prevail against tomorrow's threats with yesterday's assets and equipment. So the U.S. Defense Department is building our readiness to match any adversary with superior capabilities in any contested environment. And Dassault Systems is playing a key role in that effort. This presentation will show how the 3DEXPERIENCE from Dassault Systems provides the innovation platform to build that competitive advantage for our troops with superior resilience, faster innovation, higher availability, less dependence on single sources, and greater financial stewardship. We'll take you through the journey of a Joint Force Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing Aircraft, or eVTOL, part of a family of systems that includes other eVTOLs, aircraft, ground-based systems, ships, and a strategic airborne command and control. Our eVTOL was designed with a modular open system architecture and is capable of swapping out the front compartment to accommodate manned or autonomous unmanned missions, such as search and rescue in complex terrain, medevac, reconnaissance, and transport for troops and cargo. In accordance with the DoD's Instruction 5000.02 for the operation of the Adaptive Acquisition Framework, the program that produced this eVTOL and other members of this family of systems started with unmet needs and technology opportunities, and using the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, implemented a stable, affordable, on-time, and well-managed acquisition program. Across all 5 phases of this major defense acquisition program, the 3DEXPERIENCE platform delivers a strong multi-strand unbreakable digital thread that enabled traceability forward and backward to the requirements and trade-offs made throughout the life of the program's assets, across all engineering domains, now and for decades into the future. Not just a digital twin of the asset itself, but a virtual twin experience that encompasses the asset, the manufacturing process, the support operations, everything that must come together in a coordinated fashion to meet the goals of the program. And the virtual asset is not only simulated by itself, but is also represented in the context of its usage, allowing users to experiment virtually with how it interacts with other systems and users. A model-driven environment for every phase of the program. A virtual verification and validation platform that lets program managers use the latest physics-based simulation models to virtually simulate designs and processes, to discover issues in the virtual world before they become time-consuming and very expensive to address once they're in the physical world. An open environment that allows you to work across a family of systems, even extending legacy systems where necessary to interoperate with the latest tools. All this on a single object-oriented integrated data model that provides the authoritative source of truth at the center of the DoD's digital strategy. DoD programs across the service branches, Army, Navy, and Air Force, have chosen the 3DEXPERIENCE platform for the competitive edge they're seeking. And it's no surprise that many of the innovative prime contractors in the aerospace and defense industry have adopted the Dassault Systèmes 3DEXPERIENCE platform as the catalyst for their business transformation to a model-based enterprise. And so have their suppliers and their suppliers' suppliers. It affords them the same advantages in terms of speed, adaptability, resilience, and cost savings that the DoD is looking for across its acquisition programs. Let's take a look at our eVTOL example and see how the 3DEXPERIENCE platform provides the competitive edge the program needs. In the materiel solution analysis phase of this major defense acquisition program, the program office will select the most promising technology that will address the unmet needs. Here, the Program Executive Officer, or PEO, receives the initial capability document from the JSIDS process. As the team grows, everyone has access to a single, secure, real-time, authoritative source of truth, no matter where they're located. The various missions, seen here on the mission cards and documented in the ICD, will help guide every phase of the acquisition program. The PEO manages every aspect of the program: schedule, cost, risk, resources, and technology development, all from a dashboard on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. Right from the outset, mission-driven stakeholder requirements are expressed as models and captured in the platform, and will feed the system requirements and the physical requirements, which guide all the analyses of alternatives and associated technical measures of evaluation. On the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, there is complete traceability between user requirements, the use cases, the concept definition, the high-level system requirements, and beyond. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform is scalable and secure as the team continues to grow, with the addition of a civilian team of experts. The platform ensures that each team member's access to data is determined by their role in the project. The platform enables collaboration and communication between all the players, right in their workspace, supported by the actual models and simulations that underpin the analyses. Enabled by the simulation capabilities of the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, the team is able to consider vastly more trade space alternatives in a fraction of the time. With confidence, they identify the most promising capabilities, technologies, and operational alternatives. The PEO and his team save significant time by conducting all reviews with the real-time data and models on the platform, without needing to spend weeks preparing static review documents, as they choose the most promising concepts at decision point A. Let's take a look at some examples of this phase at work on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform reinvents the acquisition process by providing an integrated platform to model the complete life cycle of an asset, from concept to operations. The modeling of the missions is the starting point. It provides an integrated framework to model every aspect of the mission through every phase of the program. Mission modeling is the first strand of a digital thread that runs unbroken through the life of the asset. The cross-program management capability of the 3DEXPERIENCE platform enables real-time monitoring of all activities, risks, costs, and resources to ensure the program progresses through all the gates and milestones successfully and on time. The program manager has at his fingertips a real-time view of the people, organization, and deliverables, both those that are due and those that have been completed, to ensure the project's progress. In addition to formal project management, the 3DEXPERIENCE platform provides internal and external social collaboration to promote the sharing of ideas, to stimulate creativity, and to facilitate a problem-solving mindset while preserving security and protecting sensitive information. It provides a framework to increase agility and responsiveness to address the program's challenges. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform achieves the right balance of information management and control while achieving collaboration through the information model. The capacity to innovate is built on knowledge and the free-flowing exchange of ideas. No Magic Cameo and CATIA Magic provide state-of-the-art capabilities to model the mission with a model-based systems engineering methodology. This portfolio provides the best-in-class unified architecture framework implementation using the industry-standard SysML language. This enables the basics of mission modeling and simulation. But operational and functional simulation are not enough to fully analyze the mission. To do so requires multi-physics and multi-scale simulation. The 3DEXPERIENCE provides the capability to create a fully immersive environment to experience the complete mission virtually and in 3D. As the mission is being analyzed, some concepts of operations are being identified. In parallel, multiple systems of systems and systems alternatives are also being considered. The multi-discipline and multi-scale trade-off analysis capabilities of the platform allow the team to explore millions of options and configurations to find the best winning concept and validate the system's requirements. This is essential to develop a consistent and sustainable family of systems and the related systems of systems with a strong level of performance and interoperability while minimizing the risks. The alternative system review is successfully completed thanks to all the models, simulations, and rich immersive experiences provided right on the platform to demonstrate that the preferred concept is the best candidate. As the team enters the technology maturation and risk reduction (TMRR) phase, the abstract conceptual systems architecture identified in the previous phase informs the development of the preliminary systems design for the 3 mission variants of the eVTOL. The models allow systems in every domain: mechanical, structural, hardware, software, electrical, electronic, fluidic, to be decomposed into suitable segments, systems, subsystems, and components, including the enabling systems. On the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, with the click of a button, the relationships between systems and their components are visualized, and any elements that result in contention with a requirement are flagged instantly for resolution. To enable the bidders on this program to benefit from all the modeling work done to date, the RFP is issued in the form of models for each of the mission variants, saving time for the program office and providing for a more robust RFP. As the 3 OEMs respond to the RFP with different proposed configurations, the program office evaluates each option against their assessment of functionality, cost, schedule, and risk, always tying back to requirements at all levels. In the preliminary design review, the team is addressing a drag issue associated with the winglets. As the team continues to resolve this critical issue, the program's executive officer receives a well-deserved promotion. But the team doesn't miss a beat. Because the complete history of the program and all the associated models and data are managed on the platform, no institutional knowledge is lost. The new PEO is quickly up to speed and able to address the final issue before moving to the next phase in the program. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform allows the program office to make their selection with confidence they've made the best choice. Once the prime contractor is awarded the program office refines the schedule, and the digital thread that started at the very beginning extends unbroken into this phase of the project. Robust simulations provide continuous assessment and evaluation of the evolving physical design solutions, identifying issues well before a first prototype is built, when the solutions are more timely and less costly to address. Let's take a closer look at how the 3DEXPERIENCE platform was used in the TMRR phase. Simulation is at the heart of the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. It provides the basis for validating customer needs and refining them into requirements. Models of all kinds and their simulations are the basis for creating descriptive and immersive synthetic environments that start as primitive concepts and grow into high-fidelity representations of the future stakeholder experience. At each step, models and simulations are a source for eliciting, elaborating, and elucidating valid natural language and model-based requirements. The 3DEXPERIENCE provides the enterprise infrastructure to trace and manage requirements of all types, their validation, their representation in the design elements, their implementation, and their verification assets, all along the development lifecycle, through certification or qualification, and on into manufacturing, operations, and support. Any gap or issue between requirements and implementation can be monitored closely to identify and mitigate risks. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform provides a common language that all stakeholders can understand intuitively from within their context of use. The 3D virtual twin is a language for all. The virtual twin experience helps all stakeholders to share ideas and resolve issues collaboratively. We are smoothly transitioning from a program office perspective to a prime contractor's perspective. The boundaries between the two organizations fade away to streamline the two-way collaboration. On the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, the CAD acronym for Computer-Aided Design is reinvented to become Cognitive Augmented Design. New generative modeling technologies that exploit machine learning dramatically accelerate the exploration of concepts, such as the structure of our eVTOL. This generative approach is actively applied across all disciplines in the program to achieve improved acquisition scale, better problem definition, and more holistic cross-mission solutions. The multidisciplinary simulation capabilities of the platform enable early de-risking of the concept. Aerodynamics, structure, electromagnetics, and more can all be studied in parallel and in combination. Specific operational situations like a bird strike, a lightning strike, or stealth vulnerabilities due to noise levels can be assessed with a high level of fidelity. Here we see an aeroacoustic simulation to ensure the eVTOL meets the stealth mission requirements. The color coding of the airflow simulation corresponds to the exact level of acoustics footprint the system will generate in any particular operational condition. The simulation results are incorporated in the operational synthetic environment, including simulation-generated sound levels, to assess the stealth implications for the eVTOL and provide a good reason to believe that all requirements are satisfied. As the system is conceived, it's critical to assess in real time how well the requirements have been met through the complete requirement chain from mission to implementation. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform also provides capabilities to visualize, navigate, and flag a wide spectrum of systems engineering models, including those from third parties. The platform is open and provides a way to bring additional third-party capabilities into the system. At any point in the design and implementation process, it's possible to reassess the system's ability to realize the missions. This real-time, closed-loop feedback between the program office and its suppliers minimizes the risk of missing any of the mission objectives and requirements. The immersive synthetic environment helps the program office and their stakeholders envision the design concepts in mission-realistic, dramatic, and expressive context. It helps them assess how well each design concept could contribute to the successful execution of the missions for which they're conceived. This enables a much deeper level of collaborative exploration for all stakeholders involved. The full traceability from the mission requirements to the preliminary design review, combined with complete modeling, simulation, and a rich immersive environment, reduces the time required and increases the level of confidence that the right choices have been made in the technology maturation and risk reduction phase. Continuing the model-based approach, the OEM's engineers work on the detailed physical system designs, creating a digital twin of the eVTOL. This digital twin is just part of the virtual experience twin that will serve both the OEM and the program office throughout the rest of the program and into sustainment. This virtual experience twin encompasses the product twin, the production twin, and the operations and support twin to provide a complete virtual representation of all aspects of the life of this asset. The platform enables ongoing collaboration between the members of the program team and between the OEM and their suppliers. All across the value chain, models and requirements are preserved and guide every decision. When it's time for the critical design review, the OEM saves time and money by delivering directly from the platform most of the required information. Again, no need to prepare an extensive, static set of documents. The design is final, and the physical prototype passes the verification and validation process. The OEM's engineering team continues to refine the design based on feedback and testing of the physical prototype. The functional configuration audit is conducted right on the platform, saving time and ensuring the latest information is used. Meanwhile, the platform ensures that all the ancillary materials such as tech pubs, operator manuals, ground ops manuals, and maintenance manuals are all connected to real-time information. A digital twin of the manufacturing process ensures that the eVTOL and its spare parts can be built efficiently and on time. After the production readiness review, the program is ready for low-rate initial production. Let's see how this engineering and manufacturing development phase was conducted on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. The ability to deliver the right level of mission performance is not only about the design and engineering of the eVTOL, it is also about production and sustainment. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform provides leading-edge capabilities to model the manufacturing systems at any scale, from tools to supply chain, using industry-proven model-based systems engineering and 3D modeling techniques. We start with a view of the end-to-end supply chain to understand who supplies what to whom and at what capacity. The 1D to 3D digital manufacturing simulations allow the prime contractor and the subcontractors to accurately model the manufacturing processes, from stock analysis to full production line analyses. This visibility across the ecosystem will allow them to anticipate problems, optimize scheduling, and dramatically shorten the time to production readiness review. The real-time virtual twin of the eVTOL is available in the production planning process, facilitating collaboration in context between the engineering and manufacturing teams. From the assembly line, the team drills down to part fabrication. In this case, a light-weighted part that will be produced with additive manufacturing. Simulation is at the heart of this process, allowing the manufacturing engineers to simulate the stress that this part will undergo in the 3D printing process. If needed, thousands of iterative part designs can be virtually tested for both performance and manufacturability, rapidly reducing the time to select an optimized part design while still in the planning phase. Using the 3DEXPERIENCE platform facilitates co-engineering between the manufacturing teams and engineering teams to assure that the design is producible at the needed rate and quality. In this example, the engineering team is running trade-off analyses between weight, thrust, and center of gravity in an effort to optimize the performance of the battery power system. The virtual twin of the eVTOL helps the teams visualize and communicate which parts are completely defined, which are computed, incomplete, or missing from the analysis. The ability to roll up the weight and balance analyses on large configured datasets changes the game. Potential issues can be discovered much earlier, when they are still virtual and the time and cost to address them are orders of magnitude less. For the battery itself, the 3DEXPERIENCE platform enables the application of advanced multi-scale simulations of molecular composition, structural stress, thermal distribution, and dynamic performance. These simulations reduce the time to integration, validation, verification, and qualification, paving the path for a successful test readiness review, while increasing the level of safety and reliability in meeting the mission outcome goals. Rigorous management of these frequently aggregated simulations provide assurance of airworthiness to the authorities. It also delivers powerful acquisition business implications, where product line reuse and product line extensions require revalidation. The single authoritative source of truth and the digital thread on the platform continue to inform the development of production planning, maintenance planning, and flight simulation training, so that all these deliverables are based on the most recent designs, with explicit traceable links to their underlying requirements. Output from the low-rate initial production is tested against the systems models and requirements. The platform enables ongoing collaboration across all the teams, both OEM and program office, to address issues found in the initial production units. As the program progresses and team members move on, the institutional knowledge is preserved on the platform. When full-rate production begins, the program office and the OEM can track production and deployment on a global scale. As the first units are produced, they go into the next phase of operations and support, while the OEM continues to deliver with quality against the program orders. Let's take a look at the production planning on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform. The high level of traceability from requirements to validation and verification, combined with detailed models and high-fidelity simulation, dramatically mitigate the risks going through the functional configuration audit, ensuring overall program success. As the program prepares to transition to production, The 3DEXPERIENCE multi-scale manufacturing operation management provides a wide spectrum of short-term, mid-term, and long-term capabilities for planning, scheduling, and executing those production operations. This provides the agility and flexibility to adapt the manufacturing rate to changing needs. It also increases the robustness and resilience of the supply chain and logistics to accommodate uncertainty or unplanned events. Let's start with a view of the overall supply chain. Here we've modeled the full supply chain with real-time data from each supplier to understand the global fulfillment capacity. The system indicates a need to add suppliers for metal and materials. On the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, the OEM's team can identify the best sourcing and production alternatives to address the anticipated shortfall. From the overall supply chain, we now take a look at the individual assembly operations. Here, the production manager can easily evaluate the real-time performance of each station from his dashboard connected to the industrial Internet of Things. He can anticipate when scheduled maintenance may impact production. And when a defect is detected in a unit coming through the assembly process, he can assign a resource to address that production defect. The virtual twin of the factory helps visualize the production sequencing and the flow of materials on the shop floor and in the warehouse. From the receiving area, we proceed through the robotic assembly of the rotors, past the assembly area where more of the components come together, past final assembly, on into the paint shop and quality inspection. From there, the eVTOLs will be transported to an off-site testing area. With this virtual twin, all aspects of production can be studied and optimized up front, before the real-world plant is set up. The virtual twin of the product and its industrial system is also a valuable asset in developing training for the plant staff well in advance of their first shift. The virtual twin of the factory, validated and verified with virtual commissioning, increases the level of maturity and quality during the low-rate initial production. The production manager uses the 3DEXPERIENCE platform to stay on track, even when there's a disruption on the line. In this situation, we see what happens when the wheel on one of the automated guided vehicles in the final assembly area breaks down and the line stops. Using his mobile device, the operator logs the problem and its characteristics in his notification. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform captures the information and notifies manufacturing engineering. The engineer investigates and documents the root cause and determines the maintenance operations required to address the issue. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform allows the operator and the maintenance engineer to work with the real-time information, an authoritative source of truth about this manufacturing issue. With a model-based approach, this information can be referenced in the future should a similar problem arise again. With the final assembly machine down for corrective maintenance, the production manager must find a way to minimize disruption to the production schedule. With the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, he can run manufacturing simulations to find the optimal workaround and reorder the lines so production rates are minimally impacted. Once in operation, the eVTOL is used in unexpected ways. The predictive algorithms on the platform trigger an intervention in the field. They foresee a problem with the opening mechanism for the forward rotor, a problem that may be likely to occur before the next scheduled maintenance. The nearest field depot can schedule maintenance before the problem is realized in flight. Using the digital twin and additive manufacturing capacity in the field, the necessary metallic part can be 3D printed in the field. As enhancements are made over time, software updates can be field activated to ensure the existing assets are upgraded immediately. Training systems always reflect the latest user experience. With all systems go and a process to keep them operating, this program has been delivering on its promise, on time and on budget, and will continue to do so throughout the useful life of the asset. And in the future, all of the models, designs, analyses, and simulations from this program can be exploited for new missions that warrant an additional member in this family of systems. Let's see the 3DEXPERIENCE platform used in the operations and support phase. As the eVTOL system is now in operation, it's critical to optimize the fleet availability. And for these eVTOLs, that responsibility falls to the aircraft mechanics in the field. In our example, there's an issue with the opening mechanism of the forward rotor. Onboard sensor data and usage information for each eVTOL are collected and provide a rich cache of big data that can be mined to understand system performance and reliability. The use of data science with advanced artificial intelligence technologies on the 3DEXPERIENCE platform can provide predictive analytics that dramatically improve fleet availability. The actual field usage data can be combined with the system virtual twin on the platform. Both the 3D models and 2D logical and functional designs to put all the necessary information at the fingertips of the mechanics in the field. The platform also advises the aircraft mechanics about the past part-level performance and the availability of spare parts. For some parts, there may be an option to 3D print a replacement right at the field depot. In that case, the platform delivers the part printing specifications and instructions, saving time and improving availability. The platform affords the program office and the contractor the same integration of in-use data with design data to quickly determine if improvements are necessary. In our example here, we see that an in-the-field software upgrade is the fix to our forward rotor issue. The full virtual twin built with this model-based acquisition process provides holistic impact analysis. It greatly simplifies the introduction of enhancements to further improve the quality and performance of the eVTOL over time. The end-to-end traceability of the digital thread across all engineering domains streamlines the execution of changes, from systems design to production to maintenance, repair, and overhaul of the eVTOL. Changes that will improve new units to come or retrofits to the existing fleet. The 3DEXPERIENCE platform enables a complete digital thread, an authoritative source of truth, and a truly model-based lifecycle for this eVTOL or any program asset, from mission needs analysis to optimized fleet availability. We've seen how the 3DEXPERIENCE platform provides the most comprehensive, integrated, and easy-to-maintain platform to run major acquisition programs. When our troops are giving their everything in defense of our country, we owe it to them to deliver the capabilities that provide clear superiority. They can't settle for anything less, and neither should we. Don't settle for an innovation platform that delivers only a digital twin. Instead, choose the one that delivers a virtual twin experience, encompassing all aspects of the product across its entire lifecycle. The mission and the operating environment, and the experience of those who depend on the product in carrying out the mission. Don't settle for a digital thread that's actually a tangle of threads, residing in systems cobbled together with middleware, a thread that can be broken by out-of-sync software upgrades or which can cause program delays as the various pieces must be reconnected with each upgrade. Instead, choose the only platform whose digital thread is rooted in a singular, integrated data model and can't be broken. Don't settle for a platform that wasn't designed as an integrated whole, where the cost to maintain the platform is an order of magnitude greater. Instead, choose the only platform that is designed as an integrated whole, featuring the most powerful tools while still open to other components, saving you time, money, and keeping your tools on the cutting edge. Don't settle for yesterday's approach. Instead, embrace the platform selected by the most innovative DoD programs and by the leading innovation companies who have their choice of any solution. They've chosen the 3DEXPERIENCE platform for its ability to afford them greater innovation, speed, agility, and cost reduction. Our troops deserve nothing less.